Shit, I forgot all about that. Hold on. Completely forgot about that. There we go. Yeah, hello everybody, and welcome to Etrian Odyssey 3. First off, gonna change a couple of settings. Yes. Thank you. Good with the controls. Graphics are fine. Alright, let's begin. Let's go expert. The Regal Ocean City Armor Road. The Ocean City Armor Road, far to the south, is said to have a ruin leading below the waves. As if tacitly admitting it, the Senatus ruling over Armor Road have invited explorers to their city. The invitation drew throngs of eager explorers who gathered to traverse the undersea maze. But none of the throngs who came to challenge the maze were strong enough to master it. The impenetrable ruins came to be known as the Yggdrasil Labyrinth, and its legend spread further. You yourself are an explorer who has heard its legend and now sail to Armor Road to investigate. Your only objective, to challenge the labyrinth and win fame and fortune. Your hour is at hand. Join up today, Explorers Guild. Hello newcomers, you are standing in the one and only Explorers Guild in the ocean city of Armor Road. I am here to supervise all the explorers who find themselves in our fair burg. Here's a little something I give every new guild for signing up. Now let's get to it. First, write your guild name on the space provided on the certificate. Think hard, because that name may be known someday across the 7 seas. It all depends on you. Obviously, we're going with Reavers. We're back. Reavers, huh? An odd name, but I like it. Well then, step 2 is registering explorers in your guild. We'll need to hire a few folks, but it's up to you whether or not you want to become a member too. At the Explorers Guild, you can register explorers and organize your party. Choose your favorite classes from the list and form a party of up to 5 explorers. Alright, so the hoplite is... yeah, it's the defender. Shield and spear. Hmm. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Dark River. Yes. Alright. Zodiac. Number 6. What was it? Hold on. Yes. Okay. Yes. Let's see. Who do we want? Coal elephant. Coal lion. Coal tiger. That's pretty cool. It's monk. That's a healer. And they have healing. What's the farmer got? The sovereign. Interesting. Beast soul. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh. Oh, that's good. What's a full strength meteor do? Super expensive. But probably does a shit ton of damage. Alright, so I'll definitely need a monk. Ooh, ninja. What's the Buccaneer skill set? They also have ranged abilities. The Gladiator is like Blanche-necked. Sword and stun. That's pretty good. Sovereign gets... Kinda like a troubadour. There's no TP recovery. Crossbow. Let's make... Hey, Guka. Which class do you want to be, Guka? Do you want to be royalty? Somebody that hits with weapons? Pirate? A ninja? A monk? and healer. You want pets? Big bow and gun? Or a farmer? It's hard to pick. And I can show you the portraits of whichever class is interesting. So I am a hoplite, and Millie Mixie is a Zodiac. So those two are taken. This one gives pets. Alright. We've got 10 portraits. Yes, indeed. The farmer has a sleep spell. Alright, I'll roll a die. If it's a 1 or a 2, then Sovereign. 2 or any of them are good to me. 3 or a 4 is Wildling, and then Farmer is 5 and 6. We're getting pets. Yeah, which portrait? Alright. Of all the vibes that I get, I think that one. Ooh. God. Alright, now we'll make Omega. And we'll make him the heal bot. Oh. Ah, shit, that's the wrong character. There we go. That looks like Omega. Monkey's a healer. Hey, Millie Nixie, you made it. Omega. There we go. Now one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Let's roll the die. We're apparently getting a farmer. Reckon Grek. Let's see. You were the second one I made, Millie. Squirrel. We need a gladiator. Axel. I took Hoplite. Wolfmonk. Yeah, it's Atlas. Called you Lost. That's a friend of mine. Yeah. Arbalist. Let's call him Hiro. And 4 more farmers. Alright. Which one looks like Irony? I think that one looks the most like Irony. Nah, we'll go with this one. Who else is there? We called you Grandma. Man. Red, like the Little Red Riding Hood. One more. Who else is there? Foes and bosses give XP in this game, don't they? Not just bosses. Now let's go with you. Yay! Larry. Oh no, Lars. Alright, that should be everybody. Alright, now the main party. Me in the front, Millie. Guka was a wildling. Omega's going into the front line. Wildling was a... So these are limit skills. I don't know what they do. Ah, wonderful. So... that was combat study. Ah, shit. Before you go, let me explain one more thing. It's about the documents I just gave you along with the guild certificate. Smart explorers actually read them carefully. If you don't feel like it, just throw them away. But if you hope to go all the way in the labyrinth, you'd be well served giving them a look. In this game, powerful abilities called limit skills can be used by up to 5 party members. Limit skills can be learned by obtaining documents with the skills details written in them. Try the various limit skills and use them well to make your time in the labyrinth easier. Yeah. Alright, now we bring out our specialist team. Alright. We are going to first up Guardian level 1. Shield Mastery. And we'll try and get to parry. And do that. What do I need for those? Sacrifice. Let's start with the bird. Grab healing. And we'll put a point into Fist Mastery. Sounds good. What was the skill that you said? Etheric Charge and one of the fire abilities. We'll put a point in there. Its no TP cost is insane. Let's put a point in fire. Grab Fire Star. Etheric charge. Great. Take Camp Mastery. That'll be useful. Oi, the stream of fools chasing the Yggdrasil legend never ends lately. Even experienced warriors get swallowed up by that labyrinth every day. If you've come here as weekend warriors, I'll be straight with you. Hit the beach instead. Seaside Parliament, via Senatus. You're outsiders, aren't you? Let me guess. You were drawn here by the rumors of the labyrinth. Then you'd best remember this. You stand in an assembly hall of the Senatus, Amarode's government, and I am she who wields the Senatus's authority to manage explorers such as yourselves. This is where so-called explorers' skills are tested to sort the true warriors from the cowards. If you want to be recognized as true Amarode explorers, accept the mission I issue you now. Official requests from the Amarode Senatus are known as missions. Carry out these missions to gain various rewards and advance the game's storyline. Select Accept Missions from the menu to see the details. The long and short of it is that you are to draw your own map of the labyrinth's first floor. The guard there will have more details for you. Look to him before you proceed. Ah, but you must have parchment first, eh? Here is the blank map given to explorers. Use it well. If you're as talented as you'd have me believe, there'll be many more opportunities to come here. Just don't get lost in the assembly hall on your way here. The Port of Embarkation. In Verport. Are you new explorers here in the Amarode? You don't look quite ship-shape to me yet. You'll need permission from the Senatus to go on voyages, so you should seek that out first. Welcomes? I am not recognizing you people. Are you new explorers here? Well, welcomes to you. This is the Butterfly Bistro and I am the owner here. Once you finish the mission that the old lady gives all the newbies, I can give you work. Until the then time, have some drinkings and chattings with the other explorers here. Travelers new to Amarode, are you? Many such as you have been asking after the labyrinth lately. I'm Wolfram, a troubadour. I've wended my way from the far north all the way to this ocean city. I've been here a long time, and may have a few words of advice about challenging that place. This city is where you stand is the world-famous ocean city of Amarode. A free city clear of skies and white clouds, an endless sea, and a vibrant, eclectic culture. Oh, that's so good. But freedom can't exist without order. This country does have a royal family. Sadly, the modern royal family has been reduced to mere figureheads. But who then governs Amarode? The aristocrats of the Senatus, led by a fearsome old crone. Consider her to be the true power behind Amarode. You will most certainly meet her yourselves. There's more to Amarode's royal family than that, but let's leave that for another time. This ocean city of Amarode was once a grand capital where science and technology flourished. But around 100 years ago, the center of Armor Road was suddenly swallowed by the ocean. Afterwards, the rippling waters became tidal waves. The gentle breeze gave way to earthquakes. Armor Road's advanced technology was sunk, which ended diplomatic relations with nearby countries. It's been a long road to recovery for Armor Road, but even today, it's nowhere near what it once was. Not since the Calamity. If you ask anyone here, you'll get nothing but a stony silence. Then again, that's just because no one knows exactly what went on 100 years ago. It wasn't all bad, mind you. After the Calamity, a labyrinth was revealed, drawing explorers here. Though the Sonatas had other reasons for gathering explorers, but that tale can wait for now. Glad you asked. That's the most popular story of the day. I'd appreciate a tip for the telling. The sobriquet of the porcelain princess comes from her pure white shining skin. Her voice is like music from the harps of the goddesses, radiant enough to tame monsters. But even the goddesses wouldn't linger in her presence for having to compete with her face. She is Princess Etrian, a lovely goddess of armor in her own right. Her visage is the stuff dreams are made of. Though, mind you, I've never seen her in person. Each successive princess in Armor Road is named Etrian. I'll tell you the reason later. Did I speak out of turn? I must protest. My profession requires me to sing loud and long. But I jest. Come again, explorers, if you wish to hear my stories. Napier's Firm. What's this? Unfamiliar faces. Let me guess, new explorers lured by the sweet scent of profit. In that case, welcome to Napier's Firm. We carry all the weapons, armor, and tools you'll require. Here at our firm, the customer is God. We'll spare no expense for those who line our coffers. Though that is conditional on you participating in a transaction. No window shoppers, please. You can sell items obtained in the labyrinth and buy the goods created from them. When purchasing, the party members are shown and you may switch between characters with left bumper or right bumper. Or button. When buying weapons, you can press right trigger or left trigger to jump between weapon types. Also, depending on the screen you're on, a button prompt will be displayed telling you what to do. Each function is useful, so try making good use of them. And we got a new weapon type, the spear. And Guka gets a spear. He doesn't need a weapon. Zodiac. Actually, And let's go with helmet. Make me strongest. And let the waves lull you asleep. Welcome to Aman's Inn, boss. Not only can you spend the night here, we have doctors to treat your wounds too. So is this your first time in Armoride? Isn't it awesome? Those clear seas, those blue skies. You're with the Reavers Guild, right, boss? Have you been around Armoride yet? Call this the Ocean City because so many people from across the seas wind up here. I bet you'd enjoy taking a walk around town before you go down into the labyrinth. Have you gotten used to this city, novices? You seem troubled. Piece of advice then. Skilled explorers have few qualms at parting with their money. Stinginess never saved a life. All things depend upon money. Your finances dictate whether you master Yggdrasil or die penniless. Remember that. So then, what can I get for you? Hello, Ings. Have you entered the labyrinth yet? Ah, you are just heading out. You may want to gather info before you go in there. Oh, by the way, what's the name of your guild? Reavers? That's cool. I'll make sure to be remembering it. I am hoping to do a lot of business with you, Reavers. Yeah, we've had that convo. Alright. Explorers beware. Forest entrance. Ah. Sorry. Red-headed alternate color. I can swap it out. Red-headed alternate color. Wait. This one? Stretch. Oh. Yep. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. You step into the unyielding forest, known as the Yggdrasil Labyrinth. Though many explorers have lost their lives in its halls, it is surprisingly beautiful. The breathtaking flowers here are enough to make you feel as if you were simply out for a nature walk. But you mustn't let your guard slip even for a moment. Go forth and explore, always remembering that this forest is fundamentally a dangerous place. A small crevice is visible in the wall before you. Perhaps a person may fit through. However, it appears to be impassable from this side. Alright, there's another one. Ooh, pretty waterfall. There is one thing you must be aware of before you begin your adventures in the labyrinth. As you have some skill at adventuring, some 3 skill points should be available to you. To spend them on skills useful in the labyrinth, open the main menu with X. Select Custom to allocate these skill points. Combat, healing, and protective skills will all be essential to survival during your journeys. You may already be aware of this, in which case this advice is happily unnecessary. If so, then hesitate no longer to begin your adventure in this lush green forest. Alrighty. While appreciating the roar of the nearby cataract, you find a guard alone at a crossroad. I heard there would be newcomers to the guild coming. Welcome to the Yggdrasil Labyrinth. The guard greets you cheerfully, then motions toward the unmarked map you hold. I am sure they told you at the Sonatus, but your first task is to map this floor. Mine, meanwhile, is to instruct beginners such as yourselves in the cartographic arts. Upon saying this, the guard explains slowly and plainly how to draw a map. No, I already know how to do all this. That concludes your cartography lesson. Yeah, there's no difference. We know how it works. Draw your map thus, and then show me your finished work. The guard then steps back as if to indicate that his duty has been discharged. You may do as the guard says and venture forth to complete your map, or stay and question him. And there's our first enemies. Do a heal. Yay. And there's our first treasure. While exploring, you come across a large box. You obtained nectar. Alright, got the first one done. You make an attempt to ignore the guard and press past him, but he stops you sharply. You return and the guard's stern voice hails you once again. Is your map complete? Show me that I might examine it. The guard's severe expression is unwavering as he pores over your map with a critical eye. No, this will never do. You have much more to chart. It appears you won't be passing this way yet. You must redouble your efforts to map the area. Alright, so north it is. Deadly durian. Oh no, they can dodge magic. Now we return back to the city to rest and recover. No, I did not. I'll have to have a look at that. Where is it? Makiri strap shoes. I screwed up. Oh no, I didn't. I am good. How do you... hello. Well, is your journey in the labyrinth going smoothly? I should tell you that if you find new equipment or creatures there, make sure to report them here. Contributing to a comprehensive list of discoveries is a duty of all registered explorers. In return, the Sonatus will provide support to make it easier for you to go on your adventures. Tit for tat, you see. If you want fame and glory, you'll have to work for it. Actually, I can just check in the options. Nope. There we go. And another pathway that we can't go through yet. Yeah. Alright, so magic is really good on the durian. Yay. Alright, I was gonna work on getting parry and magic parry first. Guka. Have HP each time you use a skill in battle. Let's keep working on that, because more XP is always good. Got a door here. Yay. We got one. Oh, and that was a chop. Oof. And alright, we are not in a good spot right now. Okay. We have to be able to run every single time. Dang it. Dang it. Hmm. Dang it. Okay, I need to figure out. Ah. Nope. Alright, I need to figure out how to get out of here without dying. Dang it. Alright, we're gonna load up from the main save, from the biggest save. Nice. There we go. Nectar for the rest of the series since it is cheaper but requires materials to buy. That makes sense. Alright. Let's just keep boosting that for now. And that. How are we doing? It's just started. I don't want to fight that mountain lion again. That wiped out basically my whole party. Yeah. Go through. Yay. I can't open that treasure chest right now. Provoke. And do a nectar on you. Yay. They do have a good class specialty. Just stacks their healing. Now we return back to town. Continue forth. It's you guys. How about it? Gotten used to the labyrinth yet? I'm warning to you newbies about going forward with investigating the labyrinth. Bravery isn't the same thing as idiocy. If you feel like you're in danger, come back immediately. Welcome. You're... Revis. I know it. I remember it clearly. I do know my customers here at the Butterfly Bistro. Have a drink and have fun. Yo, haven't seen you a lot around. Are you new around here? Great, come on, sit here next to me. I used to challenge the labyrinth when I was your age too. You gotta start from BF1 or BA1F. No shortcuts. Speaking of which, have you seen any great lynxes? Its sharp claws can rip rookies in half. They're weak against fire, but that doesn't make them any easier. It's good practice for beginners. There's a famous phrase around these parts. Great lynxes are where rookies become explorers. Alright, you got me. I just came up with that a second ago. Wahahahaha. Huh? Ain't seen you before. You explorers, I take it. Alright, then here's some advice. Did you know if you beat monsters a certain way, they'll drop different stuff than usual? Some you gotta kill with fire, or maybe defeat them while their arms are bound, that kind of thing. I know all sorts of secret tricks like that to get a good treasure. If you want to know them, just ask. I don't give them away for free, but you buy me a drink or something and I'll gladly spill for you. Have you folks been out to sea yet? If you're ever out on the water, try catching some fish. There's all kinds of fish around Armor Road. If you catch any, folks at the port will pay handsomely. The rarer you catch, the more you'll rake in. Give it a try. Tetsukiyari. And a tent. And a scale jerkin. Do I recall correctly that you are the novices of Reefers? I hear you've entered the labyrinth. Should you obtain any workable materials on your journey, my firm will happily buy them from you. As you sell me new materials, we will stock new merchandise derived from it. And I am sure you could use the coin we pay in return. Everyone benefits. Interesting. Oh man, I need that. I forgot to tell you something. You can drop your stuff here if you need a 2 bus. It's just 100 Yen a pop. If you can't hold any more stuff, just leave it with us. We're not done yet. We've still got more to explore. Dang it. And then open the box. We got a Medica. Changing name costs 1,000. Damn. Let's just try and get down to the go through. All right. And can't go through that way. And a Medica 2. Alrighty. And we go this way. Alrighty. And there we go. And there we go. Well, maybe he is, and he just emigrated. Ooh, got a new item. Yeah, hydrate. Thank you, Millie. Alright. We're almost done with our exploration of this floor. Well, some of the exploration of this floor. Just need to get up to the north side. These things have a lot of health for such a low-level creature. And off we go. And fire star on you. As you continue through the forest, you reach a hall where colorful blossoms emit a sweet scent. The peculiar flowers sway in the wind. Their sweet fragrance grows more alluring. You consider resting here to more fully enjoy the flower's scent. You rest your weary muscles, the beautiful flowers and their sweet aroma all around you. Now fully rested, you resume your exploration of the labyrinth. As you walk through the labyrinth, you encounter the guard at his post in the crossroads. Some questions come to mind, and you hesitate whether to ask him or leave him be. Report my success. Present the parchment upon which you have inscribed your efforts thus far. The guard's previously stern countenance lightened upon examining your work. Outstanding. You've done a simply wonderful job here. His expression utterly transformed, the guard showers you with effusive praise. Go now hence to the Senatus, and report to them your success to claim your reward. Word has reached me of your success in completing the map. You've proven your mettle as explorers strong enough to challenge the labyrinth. I'll authorize the sale of items at Nipier's firm which you may find necessary in your travels. I'll also send word to the pier that Guild Reavers requires a seaworthy vessel. That should allow you to set out on voyages whenever the seafaring urge may strike. Train yourself in battle on the open seas and gain power enough to someday grant my wish. Oh, and you get XP from quests. Holy shit. Hello to you. You're the Reavers Guild, yes? I've heard from the Senatus. Here at the Butterfly Bistro, you can talk to people and take on a side job called requests. There are all kinds of different jobs, from monster hunts to item collecting. If you accept the request and complete the mission, report back to me. When you do, I will then give you the reward that the client gives me when they put it up. Doing these requests might make you some easy cash. I'll keep getting more and more requests as time goes on, so come back here lots, okay? That's pretty much it. Do you want to be taking on one of the requests for right away? That request, eh? Oh yes, do try that one. It is most decidedly easy. I am wanting to make a new menu item here at my bar, and I am needing ingredients. What is required is 1 frog cheek and 3 slimy legs. I am most sure you can gather them by killing forest frogs on B1F. I can be counting upon you, yes? Good, good. Now hop to it. Oh, you are accepting this request, yes? It is easy, so it is perfect for you. The client is Bill, an apprentice fisherman who is known for being a lazy oaf. He says he is wanting a safe place to sunbathe. I bet he is looking for a nap spot. You may be finding such a perfect spot somewhere on B1F, yes? You will find a good place for him and let me know, yes? That will be the end of this. You'll be running along now, adventurers. I can be counting on you. Ah, I see you successfully completed the Sonatus' orders. You received a notification. As you see, there is one item that may only be sold to explorers authorized by the Sonatus. It is called an Ariadne thread. When you are lost or wounded, use it to be teleported back to Armor Road. You should always have one with you when in the labyrinth from this point on. Stare at it all you want though, and do not give them out for free. There is no percentage in that. Actually, I might change the formation. Hmm. And stay. Ah, I forgot to tell you something. Can wait, that's not important. Ah, members of Reavers. This is Enver, Armoroid's largest trade port, or what's left of it. When the calamity struck a century ago, the topography changed and commerce ended. Since then, many have worked to reopen trade routes, but nobody can get ships out past these currents. That's why the Sonatus and I are tasking explorers to set sail and create new sea charts. The rewards are handsome indeed. If you can chart a course from here to the north, it'll be worth it. I've even gotten them to lend you a ship exclusively for Reaver's use. Got a name in mind? Reaver. You're not the first guild we've given a ship to, but most seem to care about the fishing money. You're different though. We'll be counting on you to restore Armor Road's name as the Ocean City. Ah yes, you also need to load food on your ship. Your provisions determine how far you can range. This isn't very tasty, but it'll keep you going. Use it to learn the ropes of charting the sea. Also, it's a little threadbare, but you should take this flag as well. It's a good luck token, commonly hoisted by fishermen praying for a big catch. Your objective is to fill in the sea map, but voyages get pretty costly. So I propose a deal. When you notice fish during your voyage, catch and bring them back. That'll bring in a bit of income. Just make sure you keep your eyes on the real prize. You set out onto the vast ocean on the small ship you received. Your duty to chart the boundless ocean, recording its shores and shoals on your map. You decide to start with the area around Armor Road to get used to navigating the seas. Your objective at sea is to chart the vast oceans you explore. Counter in the upper left shows how many times you can sail forward. Changes the direction of the ship. Unseen areas will be visible but not charted. Takes no turns. Areas you have seen can be charted just as you would draw the labyrinth map. Sail over a fish icon for a chance to fish. Fishing requires no turns. Probably looks like that. Now we return to town. Now we do one more. The marine goods acquired on this voyage are flying fish times 3, 27N. Let's do this again. No, my math is right. Should be there. On the high seas, as always, you came across an unusual landmark while bearing west. A giant lighthouse to the west of Armor Road towers over the surrounding seas. The lighthouse has stood there for ages, its majestic bearing always visible. You may visit the lighthouse or simply go on your way. A shadow jumps from the top of the lighthouse up ahead. Its identity turns out to be a monstrous bird that has claimed this territory as its own. The monstrous bird flies past you, causing a strong gale before turning its talons on you. The monstrous bird has destroyed your ship. So your ship was attacked by the monstrous bird of the lighthouse. Have you heard of the Scandalia lighthouse? Before the calamity, it was a beacon of commerce. But ever since, its light has been extinguished by a bird monster nesting there that attacks ships. So not only are sailors forced to go without its light, can't even get close enough to repair it. But maybe it has a blind spot, so to speak. Would you guys be able to find a safe route there? The Marines on the small island to the north have a stock of dried peas they could share with you. With those, you could sail further. If you can get to the beacon, we can dispatch combat engineers. This is a crucial part of restoring Armor Road. I wish you the greatest success. Alright, let's try this one more time. It's around there. I'll figure it out. After boarding your ship and setting sail from Armorite, you come across a small island. Through your spyglass, you can see Marines from Armorite gathered around, seemingly hard at work. You can disembark here and talk to them or continue on your way. A seaman who had watched you disembark addresses you. Oi, what brings you to this tiny island? I make dried peas here, as chow for the Marines. You explain that you need dried peas to reach the lighthouse. Really now? If that's the case, I'm more than willing to share some with you. They're long-lasting in the hold and the stomach. Marines and Labyrinth guards both love them. They ought to come in handy if you're out to explore the sea lanes. You thank the seaman for his dried peas and return to your ship. You discover a small deserted island just ahead of your position north of Armor Road. You mark the island on your map and attempt to sail away when the trees suddenly sway. Something may be nearby. You wonder if you should stop to investigate or continue sailing. Should I continue sailing? Yes, we will disembark. You disembark and come across a flock of armor-red sheep with brown wool and spiral horns. From the rear of the flock you hear the unexpected voice of a man. This here is an island of wild armor-red sheep. You came by boat, didn't you? An old man emerges from behind the flock. It seems he lives on this island as a shepherd. He explains that the sheep's pen has deteriorated and he needs good cedar wood to fix it. The old man asks if he can bring back some armor-red cedar found west of the Ocean City. You make note of his request in your logbook, but you can't be sure when you'll get to it. As before, you find a guard below some trees off to one side of the path. When he notices your approach, he hails you with a cheerful expression. Made your report to the Senatus, have you? That means you've the right to go on ahead from here. In honor of your accomplishment, I'd like you to have this. The guard pulls a small metallic hammer from a bag hanging from his waist and offers it to you. Hey, guy. Hey, guy. It's good. I like it. It's a forging hammer. Enhancing one's weapons is common practice for explorers in Armor Road. How are you doing today? The PC98 inspired sound font. Old-timey music is just chef's kiss. If you seriously intend to explore the labyrinth, you should consider doing the same. The guard finishes by giving you not one, but 3 heavy hammers, which you gracefully accept. You may forge at Napier's firm if you possess hammers. You may forge to confer the innate effects of a hammer onto a weapon and to strengthen it. When you get a chance, bring your hammers to Napier's firm to try the process out. After the guard has given his gift, he calmly points out the path and moves out of the way. You may proceed apace or return to town and experiment with your new hammers at the firm. First, we're going to do some questing. I fear nothing. Alright, that's all the slimy legs we needed. Level ups. Cool. Now I just need the other piece of information. As you proceed through the forest, you find a dead end where the sun shines brightly. You suddenly recall the request you accepted about finding a place to sunbathe safely. Since you sense that there are no monsters nearby, this would be the perfect place for sunbathing. You can return to the bar and report your findings whenever you feel like it. Gotta kill more frogs. My favorite quality of life thing in this game so far is the ability to ensure that the game confirms your decisions. Makes it so much better. Ah, interesting. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, that's where we... Just gotta kill more froggies until the one item drops. As you walk through the forest, you see small yellowish sprouts at the roots of luxuriant trees. The sprouts look as if they might be edible. Will you muster the courage to pluck one and eat it? Certain quests appear after milestones in seafaring. Interesting. You reach out to pluck the sprout, but Grax stops you. Grax, drawing on lifelong experience with plants, explains that the sprout is poisonous. You defer to Grax's expertise and leave the sprouts alone in favor of moving on. Yay! Turns out a farmer is actually useful. And fire. Yippee! Alright, heal up. Thank you for the posture check, Millie. Let's go. Pathway. We don't need to call a bird in. And there we go. Feather armor and Brevant. Nice. Let's go, friends. Let's keep exploring. Got feather armor. Yeah. God damn it. That's down. It's definitely a two-way path as well. Okay, that can only be opened from the other side. I can see that. Ah, it's you. What's the matter? What? You obtained a hammer in the forest to forge weapons? Well then, allow me to explain the process. You may use these hammers to temper weapons. Not for free, of course. Perish the thought. A nominal fee applies, which varies by weapon. Secondary materials will also be required, but if I've purchased them already, that will suffice. Let's table any questions for the moment and demonstrate. When you select Forge from the menu, you can use hammers to add effects to a chosen weapon. If you use this intelligently, it will be a powerful advantage in battle. Okay. So that can be upgraded. Goodness. Boy, Ariadne thread. And now we sleep. Up we go. And do that. And Firestar. Good to know. That makes things still challenging, but not absurdly challenging. Okay, there's another pathway there. The door before you hit with a moon-shaped insignia has no handle and does not budge when you push it. You seem to have no way to open this door at the moment. Okay. Obviously. I need the rare drop. Good. Yeah. Omega doesn't heal on you. Just need that one more item from the froggies. Please drop it. Dang it. And on a spellcaster, that is powerful. Come on. Oh, so close to leveling up. I need to hunt down more froggies. Feel your wrath. Nah. There's no wrath. Alright. Grak gets... Ooh. That can be useful. But increasing XP gain is even cooler. What's Al do? I might start working on Snake. I just need to hunt down more froggies. Oh, and there's another chop over there. Good. I like the farmer. It's got utility. I need more froggies. Yay. Now we get line heal. And Master Dark Ether. Then we can start working on Etheric Charge. Early game thing you did. Oh yeah, I forgot about those guys. They can be valuable. Froggies, froggies. No. Alright. And now AP is fine. Sell everything. And Butterfly Bistro. Ah, you are back and alive too. This is good. So you have found a safe place for Bill to sunbathe in. He will be happy to hear it. If he gets fired for napping when he is supposed to be working, it is not my concern. Well, regardless, here is the reward. I look forward to further dealings with you. Yay. And now I can start working on the parries. Yep, as painful as it is. Alright, let's go back to the port. Set sail. Went fishing. Yeah, we actually lost money on that expedition. Let's try and complete this quest. Wonderful. Yeah, I'll find them later on. Froggies, froggies, froggies. Dang it. again. Please drop the item I need. That's it. You have gathered the frog parts specified by the request from the bar. You should report back to the bar when you have time. Hooray, I did it. That means I can now get to the next floor. Stretch. What results? Ah, you are returning to see me, yes? The frog dish that has been swimming in my mind can now become reality. I thank you. Perhaps you would be liking some. I am most sure it will be tasteful. Oh wait, yes, I am almost forgetting. You deserve reward for hard work. You will be getting more requests now, I am sure. Many thanks again. Yay. No level up. And no quests. Increase attack power, increase vitality, or add a blind effect. Interesting. Let's put a blind effect on our weapon. So that might be useful. Alright, to the next floor we shall go. Ba-da-bum, 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 ba-da-bum. And they don't cost TP, which is another added benefit. Okay, we can't go through that way. Hey, squirrel! With your first steps into a new floor, your spirits are high as you advance through the forest. However, a sudden sharp voice calls to you from behind. Hold, explorers. There is much you should know to survive these depths. Heed my advice. You turn to find a young explorer before you. He is blonde and has a stern look that hints at greater maturity than his youth would suggest. Is this your first time on the second floor? He asks, as if gauging your mettle. Though he is alone, his presence is somewhat fearsome. You wonder how best to respond. We're novice explorers. On hearing your honest answer that you are novice explorers, the man smiles and continues. Welcome, newcomers to Armor Road. By now you must have been to the Sonatus, no? The man who is clad in a red outfit of foreign design speaks much more amicably than before. My orders from the Senatus are to give useful advice to novice explorers in this labyrinth. The man stops for a moment and shifts his gaze towards the dense thicket of trees further in. Those who come here swaggering in triumph from the first floor usually die at that beast's hand. You follow the man's gaze to a powerful monster, the likes of which you've never seen. If everyone was smart enough to back away from fights they clearly can't win, there'd be no issue. But too many novice guilds perish from foolishly charging towards monsters beyond their abilities. I must caution you as well. Watch the enemy's movements before making your own. The man gives a faintly sardonic smile and bow before walking deeper into the forest. I look forward to meeting you again should our paths cross, he calls out as he walks away. No, we're not ready for that. I got a coupon. What's that for? Used to decrease the price of the next item brought by half. Oh, I am holding on to that. I am holding on to that so hard. How did you sleep, squirrel? Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Made sure Jackass made it home. And a new enemy. Okay, we've got a poison, which isn't too bad. That's... There was an inspect. Oh, back here. Interesting. Now will Gracken save us? Oh, squirrel. Have a look at Omega. Take that. Give you that. And you take that. You examine the vegetation-covered wall. That should be more like that. That should be like to find one section is hollow with something shining inside. You try peering inside, but it's too dark to make out whatever is glistening within. It probably wouldn't be too hard to reach if you tried, but is that the best idea? Yes. You are about to approach the hole when Omega suddenly stops you. You shift to Omega's vantage point and see that, in fact, a monster was hiding inside. What you saw before was the monster's hide, glistening with viscous fluids. The beast that had hoped to catch you unawares rushes out in a blur. Draw your weapons and fight. He's also my heal bot. Yeah, Guka gets a bird. And heal bot, go. Oh, I died. Oh, 100%. I love that. And we got an elastic tongue from that. We're gonna go activate that shortcut and then we'll teleport back out.
Yahoo!
Hello, Lunaria Celestine. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, everybody. Woohoo! Yahoo! Welcome. Hold on. How is Trails to Azure going? Welcome, everybody. I am Dark Reaver 40. I am a guy who loves to play video games. Right now, playing Etrian Odyssey 3. I've pretty much just begun our story. And I like most of these new mechanics. And I stream pretty much every single day. But yeah, welcome. Hope everyone's having a good night, or day, or afternoon, or any other time zone. That was a weird crack. Right in the nostalgia. It's good music. One of the bangers of all time. Oh, not good. Yeah, good. Old man Omega. Do your job. Crap. Alright, that's all I needed to do. And of course they level up. Guka levels up. I'm gonna work on getting on sneak now. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I need to first do that. Heal everybody. Sleep till the morning. 3 hours of sleep is plenty. Then sell all the stuff. A Hakenbush and an intellect and a Culverin. Ooh, nice. No. I am holding on to that coupon for the most expensive stuff. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. 3 hours of sleep is a lot for me. It's you. I see you've reached the labyrinth's second basement. The first stratum's been thoroughly picked over at this point. How unfortunate for you, hmm? Better hurry and shape up so you can reach an unexplored stratum. That's where all the fun is. Let's talk to our pirate friend.
Hello, members of Reverse. I'm glad to hear your sojourns into the labyrinth are going well. But if you get stuck in there, give the Mother Ocean a shot to clear your heads. The ocean accepts all. She'll share her joys, sorrows, hopes, and frustrations with all who sail her. But I suppose waxing poetical won't do much to coax you in. All in good time.
No, you don't need to sit in VC again, so I sleep. Let's swap our party back to normal. Ah, it's you, Revis. How's the adventure going? Got the urge to turn tail and run yet? Offer stance. I'll take you up on that offer if it gets to a problematic level. Make sure you're fully stocked on medicine. If you rely only on your skills, you're in for a shock. Most people think the #1 cause of death in the labyrinth is running low on supplies.
Oh, the Gigapede.
Ah, accepting this quest, are you? It seems you are finally accustoming to the labyrinth. The fishers in the city have asked for a Gigapede leg. Gigapede legs are used as fishing bait. Armor Road does do a lot of fishing, you know. Of course, you must be fighting Gigapedes to get Gigapede legs. They only appear at night. The labyrinth becomes a very dangerous place at night. Keep your guardings high. I am counting on you once again, adventurers. Off you go to victory. And... ah, hello. Are you accepting this request? The girl at the shop made it. I am remembering that she said she wanted to speak about details in person. You go to Napier's firm and learn more about this request, yes? Yes. Off you go. Goodbye. Oh boy, there's a lot of things. Do you know about the patch of mushrooms growing on B2F? Don't let your hunger tempt you into going near them. You'll regret it, make no mistake. Nerona never thinks twice about approaching anything suspicious. Honestly, that girl. Hey, do you know about that clump of mushrooms growing on B2F? They're really tasty. If you come across them, you should try one. Aura tells me not to, but I say if you're going into the forest, you might as well have a tasty snack. Don't eat wild mushrooms unless you are 100% certain of what it is. And that is my PSA for the year. I'm drinking here because I'm waiting for my husband to return from the labyrinth. You know of the great platypus? Its tail has strong toxin, so you'd better watch out for it. Why do I know so much about it? Because my husband died from that poison. Oh ho 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 ho. Weird. It's deadly durian sashimi. The Butterfly Bistro is famous for it. Deadly durian is quite tasty, but you need to watch yourself if they appear alongside Titan arums. Titan arums may look like vibrant ferret flowers, but every rose has its thorns, plus a nasty smell. Between the two of them, the stench will be so terrible that you'll have a nasty time of it. Excuse me, miss. Are my pickled Titan arums ready yet?
Don't push your luck in the forest. If a monster seems too strong for you, steer clear.
Filthy booted man. I'm ruined. What? Can't you tell? I'm trying to get the mud off these things. I never should have wandered into that muddy patch on B2F. Got chased all the way through it. It was terrible. You lose your balance in that mud, and you'll be some awful monster's snack. Damn it, I paid a fortune for this anklet at 8 beers, and now look at it. Hey! Omega. How are we doing? How's Fire Emblem going? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, readers. As well. Ow. If you're new here, I am Dark Reaver 40. I'm a guy that likes to play video games. Also have the VTuber model. Emo edgy princes being both emo and edgy. Never do both. So cringe. That's just not character. That's caricature. Yeah, welcome everybody. Right now we're playing some Etrian Odyssey 3. Probably not going to do any more of the labyrinth. Probably going to just do some sea stuff. Going out to sea. CC to see what we can CCC. Encountered any large bills yet? Those monstrous birds with the green bodies and huge beaks? They're so strong that you might have no idea how to take one, but here's the secret. They sleep at night. If you don't want to tangle with one, try doing your exploring at night. Though at night you gotta watch out for those nocturnal gigapedes. Nature's got you coming and going. Excuse me, I am not old yet. I won't be old for another... uh, 28 years and 10 days. 28 years and 8 days. Apologies. My birthday is literally around the corner. 8 days. Nearly 7. What do you want? Curious about this one, are you? Or maybe this one? Huh? I'll tell you what, I'm really thirsty. I could go for a nice drink about now. Pay 5N for an ale. Ah, that hit the spot. This is called a red tail. It's a rarity that's highly sought after for its bright colouring. When you put the freeze on a claw shrimp, its tail turns all red. Don't tell anyone else about this, okay? It's our secret. Interesting. Are you here for the request? Well, it turns out that I've been out of nectar for a while. Demand is high, but my supply is too low to maximize my profits. I can't let this chance slip. Nearly 7. Indeed. Then I will be older than I was. Hydrate. I have my water. That was good. I'm always older than Squirrel. That's why I've been gathering small flowers, so I can make nectar out of them. You can gather small flowers on B2F. When you find one, come back here and sell it to me. I'll give you a little bonus on top of the standard asking price for the flower. Oh, dude, I'm not going back into the labyrinth today. Hey, so do you ever go sightseeing? The weather in Armour Road is warm all year round, so we get a lot of tourists here. It might be a good idea to take a break and have a walk around the town. We're going out to sea. What are those? Looks like there's another one right there. Oh no, that side. Another mountain. With the ocean wind in your sails, you discover a coniferous tree growing along the southern coast. Looking closely, you see the Armorite cedars, well known to yield good quality lumber. If you like, you may cut one down. Each of you takes a saw in your hands and sets to work felling a tree. Yep, I remember. After it comes down with a crash, you load it onto your ship and return to your voyage. Dang it. With the Armorite cedar loaded onto your ship, you return to the small island inhabited by sheep. On delivering the wood to the old shepherd, he thanks you and gives you a small bag as a reward. Inside is a hunk of sheep cheese, a delicacy beloved of sailors on long voyages. You thank the old man and leave the island in search of more unmapped regions to explore. marine goods acquired on this voyage are flying fish and sardines. $16 for some sheep cheese. Alright, I missed it. Fishing flag has taken effect. You found a new school of fish. That goes there, that goes there, that's there, that's a whirlpool, that goes there. Your ship nears one of the many islands that surround Armoride. It's a featureless island, but on close inspection you see that something has washed ashore. It looks like one of the dolphin statues that were once attached to fishing vessels for luck. Thinking that it may prove useful, you decide to salvage it and return to Armoride. Hey, Axel! The dolphin statue is said to increase one's luck. We can't afford that, so we're going back to dried peas to go catch some fish. You see a small group on an island near Armoride with fishing with a net. Just like that. They claim to live on this island and fish whenever they feel a craving for seafood. The islanders offer to let you try using the casting net, since the sea nearby is thriving with fish. Your first duty is to draw your sea chart, but the net fishing does seem enjoyable. Agree to try. You decide to learn how to fish with a net. It isn't long before the islanders are bowled over by your quick grasp of the technique. The islanders praise your skill and give you a casting net to commemorate your meeting. Should you ever have a chance to fish in the future, the net will surely allow for a larger haul. You thank the islanders and board your ship again. Nice. There. 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 Looks like there's a structure over there. Yeah, probably. If it ain't broke. And it continues on like that. Woohoo! Oh, the fishing flag is expensive. Let's go. That goes up like that. That turns down, and that looks like that'll go that way. No, that one's also a down. Alright. Yay, I did it. Your ship finally reaches the lighthouse feared by many to be a nest of monsters. After noting its location, which none have dared near for over 100 years, you return to Armor Road. The day of Armor Road's return to glory is now one step closer.
I heard from the sailors on guard. You've done a great thing here, members of Reavers. Paving the way to the lighthouse is the first step to restoring our city, and we have you to thank. Keep at it, and we'll see Armor Road restored to its former glory. Or better, even. Here's your reward. It's a foremast. Great for catching the wind. Try it out on your ship. By equipping a foremast, the ship's moving distance will always be +1 space. Also, now that you've secured a route to the lighthouse, we can take out the monster bird there. We've already had quite a few hot-blooded adventurers gathering at the port to try their luck. If you're ready, you should try lending them a hand.
The quests called Oceanic quests can be accepted at the port. These quests can be played with by connecting with other players and cooperating with them. If you're attempting the quest alone, bring the adventurers who issued the request to the port. Try selecting an Oceanic request from the menu and see what you think. Scandalia Lighthouse stands close to Armor Road. For years it had dutifully sent its light out to sea, but now it is only a nest of monstrous birds. A lone ninja searches for a treasure called the Seller's Cowrie for her master. She believes the monster at the lighthouse may be the key. A man calling himself the Zodiac of Fire wishes to view the stars from the top of a lighthouse, but he and his brother cannot fight a monster alone. Princess from the north has come to the Ocean City with her hoplite to take her royal trial. She must defeat a monster to earn the throne. Alright. I think I'll actually... Ah, dang it, the ads are about to start. Didn't drop anything. I'm just thinking might actually call it here because I don't have enough. I definitely don't have enough time to do anything else today. Let's just quickly. Actually, might as well. Maybe I can gear up my party in a bit. Let's grab that. And no upgrades I want to give there. Alright. Actually, what I will do. Store that. Alrighty. Well, that's gonna be everything for me today. I am... Yeah, that's gonna be all from me today. Thank you everyone for joining me. Let's go see who is gonna be rated. Where to... Who am I rating? What do we want to watch? Who play? Honestly, compared to the rest of the other locations, this looks like the most modern. Anyway. Let's go raid somebody. Who are we raiding? 1, 2. Who's... I got the most modern looking. That's not what I wanted to do. Is there anybody to raid? I'll take suggestions. Who am I rating? Fire Emblem or Dark Souls 2? That's the choice. Hmm. Um. Let's see. No. Hmm. No. Yeah. No. I can't think of anybody. And let's go find somebody playing Trails. Why not? Mm, no. I guess I'll just call it. Have a good day or night or everything else, people. I will be back again. I might do a. See, what didn't I play? Didn't do Wandering Sword or Sandrock. So I might play some Sandrock tomorrow. Um, no suggestions. It's all good. So tomorrow I'll be playing some My Time at Sandrock because I don't think we'll be doing Fantasy Age. Then on Sunday, Vermintide 2 and Baldur's Gate 3, maybe. And then on Monday, it's more Shadowrun Hong Kong, which I'll probably finish by the end of the week. And on Monday evening, it's War Tales. All right. But for now, take care of yourselves, everybody. Stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.